The Brittney Griner situation has been a national embarrassment for the United States after Brittney Griner spent nearly 10 months in a Russian prison cell when she was caught with illegal drugs at a Russian airport. She got caught, she got sentenced, she pled guilty. All of these things happened because Brittney Griner actually committed the crime, despite the fact that people in the WNBA, people in the woke sports media, they tried to say she's wrongfully detained. That's absolutely not the case. And then, of course, the ultimate embarrassment happened when we traded a notorious Russian arms dealer, Viktor Bout, nicknamed the Merchant of Death, back to Russia, who will continue to endanger American lives in exchange for Brittney Griner, all while leaving a former Marine, Paul Whelan, still there. Biden decided to leave a Marine because he was being pressured by the woke media and take back criminal American-hating Brittney Griner. Well, in Waco, Texas, very close to where Brittney Griner went to college at Baylor, they decided that they were going to celebrate Brittney Griner's homecoming, and let's just say it didn't go very well. A grand total of 20 people showed up to a Brittney Griner homecoming celebration in Waco. ESPN doesn't seem happy about it. A church in Waco, Texas, home to Brittney Griner's alma mater, Baylor, hosted a homecoming celebration following her release from Russian prison. The turnout for the event wasn't exactly what the church was hoping for. A total of 20 people showed up to the services celebration on Monday, held at University Baptist Church, located less than 2 miles from Baylor's campus, according to ESPN. Some others were supposed to show, but they were sick. The recently published piece described the sparse scene at the church while insinuating the city of Waco and Baylor weren't and still aren't all that accepting of Griner. Well, let's be real. Brittney Griner probably isn't very accepting of them. Brittney Griner hates America. Brittney Griner despises the national anthem. Brittney Griner is a woke piece of garbage who decided that, bringing her illegal drugs into Russia was more important than her freedom. And who ultimately paid the price for that? The American people, by being forced to release Viktor Bout back to the Russians in exchange for this piece of garbage, Brittney Griner. Cheryl West Long, a speaker and social entrepreneur, according to Instagram, led and organized the homecoming and announced the church that it would grieve over the way the world is. It turns out few people wanted to come to church and grieve a divisive, politically driven situation. Some people want to go to church and simply worship, believe it or not. ESPN never misses a chance to push an agenda. To no surprise, ESPN believes Brittney Griner's a hero and deserves some sort of praise. They think that Waco is in the wrong and Griner's in the right. Griner was arrested on drug charges in February and pled guilty, as we all know. And look at what ESPN tries to do to try to paint the good people of Waco, Texas, the good people of Texas, in a terrible light. Well, at least what they think is a terrible light. Probably a lot of other people that hear this think it's badass. In a neighborhood less than a mile from Baylor, a Trump flag was draped over the door of an apartment building. Down the road, at a house with a giant sign that said, "Moms drink free," a few young adults pried open the door. They were asked about Griner and their faces crinkled. "I don't think we should be talking about any of this," one of them said, according to the story. Cherry picking a couple things. Look, there's a Trump flag over there. Yeah. Turns out about half the people in this country really like Donald Trump. About half the people in this country voted for Donald Trump. You shouldn't be surprised that in Texas, maybe that's how they feel. And you shouldn't be surprised that a lot of people here in America despise the fact that we gave up this much to get Brittney Griner back. That we gave up someone nicknamed the Merchant of Death to get a druggie who hates this country, a woke loser who's beaten her previous girlfriends before. I should say their previous girlfriends before. You never know with Brittney Griner. But it's insane that ESPN is trying to paint the people of Texas in some way because only 20 people showed up to this stupid party to celebrate what? The release of the Merchant of Death and getting an irrelevant Brittney Griner back on U.S. soil. Yeah, no surprise that this is the way that ESPN behaves. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.